Checking here. So today I'm starting off the video with asking you guys a question. Where are the crystals? I'm on a severe crystal and powder drought, as you can see. I've also been boosting like an absolute chicken maniac lately. So that hasn't helped things, but I don't even remember the last time. Like, I think I've got one crystal all of last week, and like aside from the guaranteed ones and like the chests and terror and stuff, like I'm just on a crystal drought, man. It's getting very frustrating because I need stones severely. So before we get into Dr. Terror, we're going to be breaking down our last attempt at we did Tinderbox again. Again, didn't go well. Wasn't horrible, but we lost force points doing it. I've got another heartbreaking, like absolutely heartbreaking chicken attack here. This one, like, I was just furious at this. Like, I didn't do it on video because I felt like that kind of messed me up last time, and I wasn't focused on my landing. So here the landing actually didn't go as badly as before. I could have done it in 2 smokes, but I wanted it to be. I was just trying to take this extra slow, really safe. I was fully boosted again. Like I said, I've been boosting like an absolute maniac as of late. But yeah, we took it nice and slow. I got exactly where I wanted. I had all my smokes lined up. And you'll see right here, I walk out of it, and that cost me, I think that was about 20 Zukas. And turns out that would actually be the raid. But yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 shocks. And look at the damage I'm doing. Like, pretty solid damage. And then we're going to freeze it right there. I mean, look at this. Like, I just need one shot from here. From anybody. Like, anybody. One shot. Like, go, 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 go. Shock launcher lands down. I think it shocks all of them. I think it must have hit all of them. That was my problem. I throw in the artilleries, and we lost it. 18,000 core health left. I think there was about 1 million, give or take, on it originally. So the guy that finished it, he just used a couple artilleries and maybe a barrage. You'll see here. That's all that it needed to go down. So that was extremely frustrating, except especially because I just failed on the other one. But we'll show an actual decent attack here. Quantum, we went in with Scorcher Tank. Great raid here by Sam. Basically flank up left. He took out those cannons, which you wouldn't understand, but he can get all these 3 in one shock. So that was the plan for that. And there's no real cannons. There's sometimes you'll get a Doom cannon up here on the left, so he was able to clear most of this, no problem. Yeah, so he's just basically plowing his way through. I think he's going to flare up left and then shock the boom cannons here, yeah. Yeah, and then you'll see he's able to get everything there in one shock. And the shock launcher is not too worried about it because they are going to shock the Scorchers, but not the tanks, so that's really fine because, I mean, the Scorchers are there just to eat damage more or less than anything else. So he was able to flare the core, and he had enough tank health left to get through. It was a little sketchy because the shock launchers were still going at it, but he had enough troops left when he flared to get the job done. Yeah, and then there was that. We tried Scorchers on assembly. That's the plan there. It hasn't worked out for us yet. But we'll go through the attack log, and I'll just show you here the absolute lack of crystals. Well, obviously I didn't get one here. I did. I'll show this attack actually. This was probably the only attack I'm gonna do for the Grenadier Mania. I tried them once. This was like an extremely low-level resource base, and like I still lost a lot of them, so I don't think I'm going to be using them. There's no point in using them unboosted right now for a player basis because there's just no way that I'm going to be able to do it. Especially all Grenadiers, they're okay with medics, but mine are only like level 4 or 5, I think. We'll check after this, but they're still pretty weak, and they definitely won't be able to clear bases in my VP range, unless I was to get one that was just like had a really strange layout. That was a good heal there, you see, right on nothing, healing up the grass, a very important tactic. So we managed to take this down, but I mean, extremely low level resource base. That was just basically me trying out the Grenadiers. That might actually be the first time I've ever used them, so they're fun to use, but I mean, just under leveled right now. So we're going to be diving on into Dr. Terror right here. We got the Scorcher tank loaded up. Having some problems with the loading screen today. It's been very slow. I'm not sure why. But anyways, we're going to be flaring up left. And I'm going to put a Scorcher down first, then all of the tanks, and then the 2 Scorchers to kind of block my damage there. So that should allow the tanks to get through with fairly minimal stuff going on. I'm going to put a barrage here so I can clear out some of those boom mines. I actually missed the shock launcher there. Sorry about that. Okay, so 1 more artillery should do it. Should do it with the shock launcher. Okay, and boom. We're going to be flaring up left again just to keep everyone out of range. So I guess this is a pretty easy terror today for Scorcher tank. I might lose a couple tanks here to those boom mines and stuff. They're all just like dangerously floating right above that boom mine. I think we did miss it though. I think we did miss it. I'm going to shock here. And I'm going to flare back again. And hopefully they all lock the core for me. Now this is a dangerous position because you'll see how close my Scorchers are to my tanks. That's not what we want. We don't ever want them parked all together because, as I've said many times before, the Scorcher blows up, it's going to take out all your tanks, and you don't want that. So pretty easy stage 7 for Scorcher tank. I'm not sure where I actually lost the tanks. It must have been on boom mines or something, but I only lost 2, so it's not a big deal. We just got the 1 crystal. I know I'm complaining about crystals in this video, but I did get 2 on stage 6 without Power Stone chance, so I mean, I'll take that. But I just mean the general crystals, like not necessarily the terror ones or the guaranteed ones. Just like, look at all the bases I'm going through here. Like, I'm getting nothing, like just 1 fragment, 1 fragment. A couple shards there, which is nice, that helps. 1 fragment, nothing. Couple crystals there. Like I said before, I got an extra 1 there. 1 fragment, 1 fragment of shards. So I'm really not getting a whole lot in terms of power stones. What should we do next? We'll take a look at a player base, I guess. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your average like crystal turnover per day is in terms of player bases and NPC bases and stuff like that. I'm definitely interested to see where I compare in terms of everyone else, in terms of how many crystals they're getting. I apologize for the really slow delay on the loading thing. I'm not sure what that's about, but this is a really bad base for Scorcher tank. But I'm gonna switch to something else anyways. So we'll have a go. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They should do a Scorcher tank mania soon. That would be sick. That would be awesome. They call it Full Metal Jacket or something. Hey, this is a different base. Interesting. How did that work out? Did I do something magically? Anyways, he's got a Doom Cannon, which isn't... It's in a pretty good spot. I think I can critter it without the rockets or anything really touching it. Well, I'm gonna throw them all out, and I'm gonna save my stuff for critters and shocks on the first one. So I'm gonna critter the Doom Cannon, and I'm gonna try to keep that left Boom Cannon occupied with the Doom Cannon critters while I shock up these 4. I definitely don't want that Doom Cannon to fire whatsoever. So next we're going to be working on this. We're going to work on this Boom Cannon. We're going to shock. Where should we shock? We'll shock here. Okay, so that's able to take out that one. This should be able to take out this one. If the math is correct. Okay, we're going to launch another shock down there. I should have thrown that back farther. I can actually get the shock blaster and the shock launcher at the same time, which I'm going to do now. You'll see Scorcher tank. I'm not even really looking at the tanks. I'm not worried about it. I'm just kind of trying to take out the stuff in front of them. So I don't think this guy had any ice, no, so that's why I was able to take out those, that's why I was able to take out the boom cannons easily, and that kind of opened up everything for the raid. And that goes down. Boom. So yeah, Scorcher Tank, still really good for PvP, especially with no ice. I mean, no ice, you'll get away with anything, but Scorcher Tank is still great for the 900 to 1100 range, roughly, I would say. Anything above that, it's going to be mostly RZM, for the most part. So for Mambo, let's see if we can do an attack here, unboosted. That would be very nice. Blue Water, this is not going to be a Scorcher Tank base. I'm not sure why I clicked on it. Whoop. We're losing time. Oh wow, this is actually a super easy Zuka base. Okay, so that'll be nice. That might not even need boost. You can probably just get him up left and critter the hell out of everything. Actually, it might be easier. Yeah, that shock launcher's not range. Probably gonna be easier to go right. Either way, we're gonna be safe for that. Low point, we'll see what we got. Again, I don't think this is a Scorcher Tank. I think this is a Zuka base low point. It's usually I think low point's the one where it's front loaded with all the shield generators. Yeah. Yeah, so that's another like relatively easy base. We're just gonna. I'll probably have to do this one with Zukas. But okay, low point. That's easy. Ballast. What do we got? What do we got for ballast, guys? I forget what this one usually looks like. Lots of boom cannons. Lots of boom cannons. So that could be a problem for Scorcher Tank. What do we got for bloatware? Bloatware. Whoa, this one's weird. I don't think I've ever seen this base before. So we'll go ahead, I guess, and take this one down. Nothing really major in the way. There's just those two boom cannons right up here. And these three cannons and the shock launcher, but I can get all of that stuff in one shock. So we'll go ahead and we'll dive into bloatware here. I haven't done a Scorcher Tank operation. Oh, we gotta wait a couple seconds for the diamond to go down. Actually, let's go find a treasure chest, guys. Yeah, we'll find this one right here, and that's going to give us the diamonds we need to diamond on up. And we're gonna be diving into bloatware, unboosted. I need to save boost, so I'm gonna do the easier bases this time around. So yeah, we're going to be. Yeah, we're just gonna blast right through everything because for the sake of time. So once the boom cannons look at us, we're going to be shocking them. I'll let them get one shot off, and then we're going to be going ahead and shocking that. I'm going to be saving all my GBE for shocks, I think. So once the tanks get up in range, it should be okay. I think I actually shocked the Scorcher there, I'm not sure. Yeah, well that's fine. I mean, he's just there to eat damage like we said before. So I'm gonna throw a barrage down there just to kind of help with the speed of the damage. I'm gonna throw an artillery down. I'm gonna lose that Scorcher, which is fine. I'm gonna throw another artillery down, and then we're going to be shocking on up. And you can just see the difference, like between doing Tinderbox and Mambo. Like it's just a massive difference in the statues of how much health and even overall damage that this base is doing. Like it's pretty minimal. I mean, to just basically walk in blindly with Scorcher tanks and know that it's going to be okay, it's like a very large difference in skill. So we're going to be flaring on back, and I think we just lost the one Scorcher. We're probably going to lose that one, but I'm not too worried about that. And yeah, we're going to heal up the tanks just in case that one blows up. We want them at maximum capacity. We'll go ahead and shock these up so we don't lose any more Scorchers. And that's going to wrap it up for 78 bloatware. So that's just to get help the chicken get back in the groove of things. You know, sometimes we just need an easy base just to kind of get back on track. And been failing a lot of operation attacks lately. I think I failed the last 2 or 3 in a row. So it's nice just to get a nice, easy, relaxing bloatware, not a hair puller, or don't need to add any more stress. So the radar signal just letting us know it's there. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for that. I'm going to be loading up. We just did terror, so I'm gonna load up RZM for some player bases for after this. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your what it's been like for you lately getting crystals. Is there a crystal drought? Is the crystal myth still a thing? Where if you're active on the forums, that's people talk about like you'll go for a drought for a while, and then like just randomly you'll take out like 6 NPC bases, and you'll get like 6 crystals in a row or something like that, and then like the next day you'll get like nothing. I've definitely felt that to be true for a long time. We're gonna take diamonds. Kind of crappy reward there. But yeah, let me know in the comments your crystals lately, how that's going, what your usual crystal per map clear is. And yeah, leave a like if you found this interesting, entertaining, informative, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out. Bye 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 bye.